What about Britain? And, because not growing up in Europe, I wonder about the power relationships between the network and the various heads of countries, upper echelons of the other countries. So did you, become aware of how the role that, because you don't, at least as far as I could tell, you're not really emphasizing things like the satanic side of it in your book, even though it's what we would call the, techniques and things that are the, part of Satanism. But, there is a satanic network, and it's the P2 Lodge. I mean, I'm not sure, all of that stuff, how much you educated yourself as to the philosophy that's out there, coming down through black magicians, as they're called, and right. Also there is a woman, I've been told, who is the current head of all of it, who's European, who is called a black white witch, and I don't know her name, I don't think, but I was just told about her. So did you learn about any of that network and reaching into especially England?
Interesting. Well, first of all, not really. I have heard about this woman from another survivor who apparently was shown her in England. Uh-huh. So and again, I was so young, right? I was 11 when I was rescued, but my sense was that, yes, the global network were definitely a group of sincere Satanists, I call them. They really believe in Satanism. Mm-hmm. And of course, I was also trained in the occult practices. The mind control is to awaken these psychic abilities for occult purposes. So, and they were I was kind of impressed at how good they were at what they did always. So I can just say, so I did see some of the British royalty that were connected to the seat of power, I call it, right? Those Satanists, those, and, some prolific perpetrators among there. And it's more from speaking to survivors from either the UK or the Commonwealth that I see that there seems to be a different tier of the network that connects to those countries. Mm-hmm. Yes, and there's not a whole lot that I know about it from personal experience, except that I did recognize only one though. But then again, I really was exposed to so little of these events, and they were all in Europe. They were not. To my recollection, I was not in the UK. There were UK perpetrators, and definitely I got a sense that there is through the bloodlines a global network with a hierarchy within it, that the royalty are not necessarily at the top of that hierarchy.
Okay, so in your situation, you did see the faces of the people in some of these gatherings that you were part of. And so in theory, you may be able to identify high-level perpetrators. Is that correct?